Yeah, good morning to all. Today is the last class for Unit 1, so Model 12. So this is the Unit 1 is a Logic and Proofs, I think LOGI, okay. Logic and Proof summary. So various type of sentences and propositions can be summarized in tree diagram. What do you mean by proposition, ma? What you can say is a proposition?
A sentence is either true or false,
Yeah, a declarative sentence that is either true or
but
false, but
not
not both.
both.
Both. So that is, I think, one time also they asking the university question definition of define proposition. Yeah, here actually a sentence. The sentence may be a declarative sentence or interrogative, impressive and exclamatory and questioning like etc. That is all not propositions. Only the sentences is a declarative. So we can declare whether it is a true or false. So declarative sentence can be classified in two ways. One is the proposition, another one is the non-propositions. The proposition can be classified as simple and compound. Simple meaning single statement. Compound, it will be connected by two or more simple statements by using the connectors. The name of the connectors is conjunction, disjunction, negation, conditional, biconditional. And then NAND and NOR, very rare cases they are using. These are the 5 connectors we are using in the compound statements. And then the disjunction can be converted into inclusive, exclusive disjunction. Inclusive, exclusively. So, and then conditional is implication, converse, inverse. The conditional, suppose P tends to Q, that is a direct proof of the given statement. P tends to Q, that is called conditional. If, then. Okay, what do you mean by that? Is an implication. Conditional is nothing but implies left hand side equal to right hand side. By conditional meaning if and only if. What is the converse of the statement? P tends to Q is the implication. What is the converse of the statement?
Negation P tends to negation. Negation Q tends to
Con
negation P.
Converse meaning is a reverse. P tends to Q is a direct proof meaning converse is the reverse. Q tends to P. If we want to prove P tends to Q, the converse is Q tends to P. That is a converse. Reverse process meaning it is a converse. Inverse meaning opposite we can say. Actually proof is P tends to Q. Inverse is negation P tends to negation Q. So P tends to Q is the given statement. Converse is Q tends to P. Inverse is negation P tends to negation Q. Contrapositive, reverse of the, that is a converse of the inverse. Negation Q tends to negation Q.
Negation Q tends to negation P.
Yeah, that is converse of the inverse. Inverse is negation P tends to negation Q. That you can take the converse. Negation Q tends to negation P. That is called contrapositive. So this is the tree diagram, how they are classified. And next we have studied for tautology. A tautology is a compound statement that is always true. Once in the last column is a true, 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 all the values. When you can go for truth table, the last column is true, 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 then it is called a tautology. If in case of last column completely false, F, 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 then it is called a contradiction. In case mingle of true and false, that is called a contingency. So once you can draw a truth table, in the truth table, the conclusion column, the last column, that is a conclusion meaning suppose if and only if, you can take the whole term. Finally, you can answer is tautology, meaning all the terms are true. Contradiction meaning all the columns, all the last column, all the values are false. And then true and false will come, then it is called a contingency. I mean, two compound propositions, P and Q, are logically equivalent if they have identical truth values. That is a, suppose a fifth column is the left hand side, eighth column is the RHS. So fifth and eighth columns are same truth value, then it's called both are equal, logically equal. This is another way we can check. We can take the biconditional of this case. If we can take the biconditional of the hypothesis and the conclusion, the output will be tautology. If you can take the biconditional of the hypothesis, that is the input, and the conclusion Q, P biconditional Q, the output is tautology. That is also is a logically equivalent. And also DNF, disjunctive normal form. disjunctive, disjunction. In between bracket, the conjunction symbol will come. Outside the bracket, disjunction will come. That is a disjunction. Conjunction, normal form. Inside the bracket, disjunction. Outside the bracket, conjunction. If you want to connect the simple statement, is your compound statement using the conjunction. PDNF, principal disjunctive normal form, and PCNF, principal conjunctive normal form. PDNF. So the difference between DNF is, suppose PQR. There are three input is there. Just I can write P conjunction Q disjunction R conjunction P, like it's okay. But principal disjunctive normal form is a canonical form. All the terms should be three variables. If the input is three, PQR, compulsory each bracket, the term consists of PQR. That is a negation of P, like etc. So P, the conjunction Q conjunction R. So compulsory, it should be total of 3 inputs meaning 8, 2 input meaning 4. If tautology meaning, if all the values are tautology, normally we can write min term, max term. So min term is, you can write the conjunction symbol. That is a PDNF case, we can find the min term. Min term or truth value is T. Max term or truth value is false. Suppose the input is true, meaning you can take P for max term, min term. For max term, you can take negation P. Only false only you can take it as it is the value. That is a, if you want to go for truth table to identify the min term, max terms. So all are true, then there is no other max terms. If all are false, no other min terms. That is a tautology case, no PCNF. For contradiction case, no PDNF. That is a PCNF, PDNF. And next, arguments. An argument H1 and sometime and the H1 conjunction H2, like etc. conjunction Hn tends to see is a valid statement or not. If the implication is a tautology, is valid. Otherwise, it's not valid. That is the implication. Left hand side is a hypothesis 1, hypothesis 2, like etc. hypothesis n. Tends to the conclusion. So once you can take the statement, the final answer is tautology, then it is a valid statement. If it is a invalid, meaning if sum of the value is a false, will come. Easily how to check? Normally conditional statement. P tends to Q, meaning what is the truth value? P tends to Q. Conditional statement or a truth value. What is the truth value of conditional statement? Can tell anyone? What is the truth value of the conditional statement? What is the truth value of the conditional statement? Truth value.
True, false வந்த மட்டும் false, sir.
Yeah. Input is true, output is false is not possible. That case only is false. So we need to check the input, the hypothesis is true and the conclusion is false. That case only we need to check. Suppose the conclusion, all the conclusion values are true, no need to check. That is also we can study it for vacuous proof and trivial proof, already we can study it. So true, false case is false, all the other cases are true. So we need to check true, false. That is a input hypothesis is true, only the case we need to check. Suppose the input is false, we don't bother about the output. Maybe input false, output false, the answer is true. That is a truth value. That is a valid and invalid cases. Then next we studied for quantifiers. That is a proposition and then quantifiers. Predicate calculus. So for all x, there exists, there are two quantifiers. Universal quantifiers is a for all symbol and the existential quantifier is a there exists a symbol. So the predicate P of x is a sentence about the proposition properties of the object x. The set of all values of x is the universe of discourse, UD, universe of discourse. So De Morgan's law, negation of for all x P of x is nothing but there x is a x negation of P of x. Negation of there x is x P of x is equivalent to, the symbol is called logically equivalent. Either you can use like this way or biconditional, imply by if and only if symbol. So for all x negation of P of x. And proof methods, that is the last topic. Proof methods we have studied. There are 6 commonly used proof techniques. vacuous proof, trivial proof, direct proof, indirect. Under the indirect case, contrapositive or contradictions will come. Proof by cases and existence proof. There is a proof. There are 6 cases. Vacuous. Can you tell what do you mean by vacuous proof? Wax proof? Can you remember what do you mean by the vacuous proof? Sometimes they are asking for summary of, till now they won't ask. Sometimes they can asking for theory questions, explain or discuss about the proof methods or proof strategy. So vacuous proof meaning the input value.
When P
Yeah,
is false, P conditional Q must be true.
yeah, that is the input is false. We don't bother about the output. So only the input is false, then conclusion is true. That is a wax proof. Trivial opposite. The conclusion is true. We don't bother about the input. If the conclusion is true, we don't bother about the input. For wax proof, if the input is false, don't bother about the conclusion. Okay, direct already we can study it for P tends to Q. Take the LHS and conclude the RHS. And indirect, that is a two-way of proof. Contradiction and contrapositive. Contrapositive is nothing but negation of Q tends to negation of P. And indirect method meaning contradiction. So negation of the conclusion, you can include it. Negation of the conclusion, you can add the additional premises, then conclude the result is false. Negation of the conclusion, you can add one of the additional premises, then finally you can conclude it is false. That is called contradiction. Then proof by cases. That is a case 1, case 2. Existence proof is nothing, existence. So constructive, non-constructive proof. Like here, in a direct proof, assume that the given hypotheses are true, then try to reach the given conclusion logically true. So for indirect proof by contrapositive, assume that the given conclusion is false, then establish directly that the given hypothesis is also false. So for indirect proof by contradiction, assume that the given hypothesis is true, but the given conclusion is false, then try to reach the contradiction. That's why I can say is a negation of the conclusion will be added the additional premises. For contrapositive, existence proof of the theorem, there exists x p of x. So produce an element B, that is a there exists existence. That's why you can say is a universal existence. U specification, universal specification, existential specification, US, ES. Like non-constructive existence proof, they establish the existence of such element B by an indirect method also. Then counter example, to disprove the theorem proposition, to disprove the proposition, it is sufficient to produce an object C for which P of C is false. That is a for all case only we can take counter example is easy. It is sometimes they are saying it is a true for all the cases. For that case, we can go for counter example. At least one example it is not satisfied. That is called a counter example. So this is the basic things. That is the first unit things. So okay, now we move on to the part A questions of university. Last class, I think I can posted for previous year question papers, both second year and third year questions, because for 2017 regulation, discrete mathematics for third semester. For 2013 regulation for it is the 5th semester, third year only alone. So both questions I can posted in the last classes. So that questions also posted the question paper, and also each question another unit 1 I can separately posted a question how many time asking in the university question, past 2013 regulation and 2017 regulation. I can highlighted by red color, it is a 2017 regulationly asked questions, and in the black color it is a 2013 regulation. So how the questions are asked how many times, that's you can understood the importance of the topic and importance of the questions. That is a unit 1 alone I can send it to you. And also I can send the assignment questions also. Assignment is a submission. Yesterday only I can give the date, and the submission issue date is yesterday, and the submission date is next Wednesday I can give. I would like to give for 10 days. Part A 8 questions, part B 8 questions. So total of 16 questions I planned per day. You can write at least one part A, one part B. That plan I can give. That is your choice. So 10 days I will give the time. Okay, just I can discuss of the university questions, part A, and part B also. If you have any other doubt, you can clarify at any time. Okay, just I can stop the presenting, then I like to go for a board. Okay. Please try to change the board, ma. Other one you can try. All of you visible of the board, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think nearly 150 students are present. Those who are absent in your friends, please try to make them to present, ma. Okay, the first question. Already I sent it to you in the Google class. Anyway, you can write. Give the truth value of give. Try to note down. We can both discuss. That will be easy, ma. The first question is give the truth value of first one. Give the truth value of T biconditional, that is a true biconditional T conjunction false. Okay, how to prove for this one, ma? Give the truth value. Write down the solution. Okay, I would like to take the left hand side. That is all of you visible of the board, ma? Now visible of the board.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Give the truth value of T biconditional T conjunction F, true and false. T for true, F for false. Okay, I like to take it as T biconditional true conjunction false. Implications true. Already we can say what do you mean by biconditional? P tends to Q meaning P tends to Q, Q tends to P. So T tends to T conjunction F and P tends to Q tends to P. Are we clear, ma? Again, using the formula P tends to Q, P to Q and Q to P. That's I can write the formula, biconditional formula, which implies this is what is the formula P tends to Q meaning negation of T disjunction T conjunction F. Negation of P. Or simply one more statement we can write. The first step itself we can write. What is a T conjunction F? What is the value of T conjunction F? Conditional
Yes,
statement,
sir.
yeah, false. After you can write T tends to F and F tends to T by using biconditional formula. That is a negation T disjunction false, conjunction negation false disjunction T using conditional statement formula, which implies negation T is a false, disjunction false, conjunction negation false, true, disjunction true, which implies false disjunction false, false, true disjunction true, true. So false conjunction true, it is a false. So therefore the truth value of the given statement is false. Ma. Even you can write biconditional also, yeah, both are equivalent. Ma. So the truth value of the given problem is false. Finally, you can write that for the truth value is that for the truth value is false. That for the truth value is false. Here, anybody got the doubt? It's a university question they are asking for 2015, ma. November, December 2015 they are asking.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir,
Hello.
first stepல வந்து T conjunction F is equal to F எப்படி சார் போட்டீங்க? என்ன ரூல் சார்?
True conjunction, conditional conjunction for T conjunction F meaning one of the statement. That is what is meaning by conjunction. Either one put is false, output is false. Both input are true only is true. That is a P conjunction Q meaning. P conjunction Q. Conjunction statement. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I copied, ma.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I move on to the next one? Yeah. Write the symbolic representation of, right? The symbolic representation of, right on the second problem, write the symbolic representation of the quotation like if it rains, if it rains today, comma, then I buy an umbrella. Then I buy an umbrella. Okay. Try to write in the symbolic representation. How do you can write?
Let P equal to
Yeah. Let P, the preposition P. The it rains today. It rains today. I like to take it as that is only if and then we can remove. If and then only can remove. Remaining term you can take it as for P and Q. You can remove F and you can remove then. Okay, what do you mean by Q?
I
Either
buy
you can
an
write
umbrella.
P or some of the book they can write all. This is U. Umbrella meaning U. Rain meaning R. That is you can take it as P and Q. So I buy an umbrella. I buy an umbrella. Okay. But the statement is
P
if
conditional
then.
Q.
Yeah. If then meaning conditional. If the input is P, then the output is Q. So that is a P tends to Q. That is a symbolic representation of the given statement. That is a direct. The same question they can asking for the fifth question. If there is rain, then I buy an umbrella. That is also same, but they are asking for contrapositive. They are asking. What do you mean by contrapositive?
Inverse
Negation Q tends
negation
to
Q
negation P.
tends to negation.
Yeah, negation Q tends to negation P. But that you can write in the symbolic form. You can convert it to English statement. What is the statement you can write? Negation Q. If the left hand side, if I am not by an umbrella, then it is not rain today. Then it is not rain today. So that you can say that. So it's an English statement. If I am not by an umbrella, then it is not rain today. That is a negation. Q tends to negation P. Okay, what do you mean by converse? What do you mean by converse?
Q
Yeah,
to P,
Q
sir.
tends to P. Converse. That is, if I buy an umbrella, then it rains today. If I buy an umbrella, then rains today. Converse. Contrapositive. Another one, inverse. How do you can write the inverse statement?
No. Negation P
Negation P tends to negation Q. If it not rains today, then I am not buy an umbrella. That is a statement of converse, contrapositive, and inverse. Mostly they are asking for these three things now. So once you can copy it, tell me. I would like to go for the next one now. Copied, can I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we go for the third one. I think third one it will be easy. Find the truth table for P tends to Q. Find the truth table for P tends to Q. I think I don't want further problem. That is easy one. Find the truth table for P tends to Q. That is a true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. That is the P, that is Q.
Answer true, false, true, false.
Yeah. True, true, false, only false, true, true. Only true, false, only true. All other cases are false. That is the third one. Then fourth one. Express A, biconditional, I think last class yesterday, I think some of them asked for the doubt in this question. So in terms of, so X plus A biconditional B in terms of connectives, in terms of connectives, conjunction and negation. Okay. That is a functionally complete set of connectives that we can study. One more topic. It is a functionally complete set of connectives. Okay. A biconditional B. It is a if and only if. What is a biconditional? First problem I can told. Second problem. A tends to B conditional, B tends to A. Are we clear for this one? I can remove the biconditional as conditional. Then I want to remove the conditional by negation of P, disjunction, sorry, negation A, disjunction B, conjunction, negation B, disjunction A. But I need the question only conjunction and negation. I don't want the disjunction. Just I want to remove the disjunction. I like to go for De Morgan's law. Negation of, I like to take the negation common outside. Or simply I can write negation of negation A, conjunction negation B. Possible? Negation of negation A, conjunction negation B. This is possible. And conjunction, negation of negation. Outside you can put the negation, inside you can take the negation of negation B. Conjunction negation A. Are we clear, ma? If anybody got a doubt? Using the De Morgan's law, negation outside, inside value, you can take the negation of first term, negation of second term, change disjunction by conjunction. Negation of first term, conjunction, negation of second term. Now the output is only conjunction and negation, no other value. Negation, conjunction, negation, conjunction. Everything is a negation and conjunction. Are we clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
That is the functionally complete set of connectives. Any expression can be expressed as a conjunction and negation. Here they are asking the specific terms. Sometimes they are asking for show that conjunction and negation as a functionally complete set of connectives, meaning can try to do for all the cases. Conditional, biconditional, disjunction, and all the cases we need to do. Okay, try to copy. I'd like to move on to the next problem. Can I move on to the next one?
Yes, sir.
If anybody want to copy, ma, can I erase it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So fifth sum, already I told you, give the contrapositive statement of if there is a rain, then I buy an umbrella. It is already we talked about the second problem. Sixth problem, construct the truth table for P tends to negation Q. That is also easy. That is a P, Q, negation Q, P tends to negation Q. This is we need the case. P meaning true, true, false, false. Q meaning true, false, true, false. Negation Q, false, true, false, true. Negation P tends to Q. Input is true, output is false, All the other cases are true, ma. That's all. That is a conclusion of this statement. That is your sixth step, sixth question. Seventh one. I copy the sixth one, ma. Seventh one is find the truth value of find. Already I can give the question, ma. Actually, I don't want to write the question. Find the truth value of for all x. X square is greater than or equal to x. For all x, x square is greater than or equal to x. If the universe of discourse consists of all real numbers, if the universe of discourse consists of all real numbers, Okay. So what we also write the negation of the given statement. Okay. First of all, you can conclude whether the truth value of this statement, whether it is a true or false. Okay, what is the meaning? For all x, x square greater than or equal to x. So upon x square greater than or equal to x, this can be written as x square minus x greater than or equal to 0. This is possible. The first step, the right side I can take into the left hand side. X square minus x greater than or equal to 0. It is a positive value. Okay, then a square, this I like to take x common outside. X into x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Product of two numbers greater than or equal to 0 either should be both are positive or both are negative. That is a possible to get the output is positive. Both are negative. What you can substitute the value of x? I want both are negative. Then what is the value of our product of two numbers is greater than 0? X is greater than or equal to 0. X minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. So x is greater than or equal to 1 and x is greater than or equal to 0. That is one of the possible cases. Either or both are negative. X is less than or equal to 0. X minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. So what is the conclusion you can write, ma? So upon x is less than or equal to 0. Therefore, x is less than or equal to 0 or x is greater than or equal to 1. The given statement is true only for either x value less than or equal to 0 or x value greater than or equal to 1. For all the other cases are not true. So for x lies between 0 to 1 is false. The statement is not true. For 0 to 1, already I told you, for 0 to 1, x square less than or equal to x, less than x. For 0 to 1, x square is less than x. Are we clear? For 0 to 1, x square is less than x. But therefore, question is UD, universe of discuss all real number. Therefore, the statement is false. The truth value of the above statement is false. Universe of discuss is all the real numbers. So it is false for 0 to 1 case. It is false for 0 to 1 case. Are we clear? If anybody got a doubt? Students, if anybody got a doubt, ma?
No, sir.
Yeah. That is a universe of discuss. Okay. And also they asking the question is, also write the negation of the given statement. What is the negation of the given statement? How to you can write the, first of all, is a for all x. I can take it as p of x. For all x, p of x. P of x is x square is greater than or equal to x. Where p of x is x square is greater than or equal to x. Okay. What is the negation of this statement? Negation of for all x, p of x. What is the negation of the statement, ma? Negation of for
Sir,
all.
board side la theriyala sir konjam.
Yeah. Now it's okay.
Okay, sir.
So negation of for all x, p of x is there x is a x, negation of p of x. So but that is there x is a x, negation of p of x is x square strictly less than x. X square here greater than or equal to, that's why I can write strictly less than x. That is a negation of the given statement. Okay, clear, ma? I copied. Can I move on to the next problem?
Sir, suppose இப்படி
Yeah.
கொடுத்துட்டு p conditional q அந்த மாதிரி கண்டுபிடிக்க சொன்னா சார் ட்ரூத் வேல்யூ.
Conditional statement you can check. Input is true, output is false case வந்துச்சுனா மட்டும் அந்த statement is false. Input true, output false. That is a, I think you're asking for 16th question, I think. 16th questions also I can give you like that. Actually, p of x is greater than or equal to 0. 16th question they are telling p of x is greater than or equal to 0 and q of x is 16th question தான் நினைக்கிறது. P of x is greater than or equal to 0. Sorry. P of x meaning x is greater than or equal to 0. And Q of x, x square is greater than or equal to 0. Question கேட்டிருந்த term, the truth value of for all x, P of x tends to Q of x. For all x, P of x tends to, try to check P of x input value, x is positive. Okay. The output is Q of x, x square is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah, input is positive. Whether input is positive or negative, the output is always positive. And also it is both are included equal. So 0 also is possible. So for all x, P of x, so that is possible. The universe of discuss consists of all real numbers, and if P of x and Q of x are given by all real numbers, that is, it is a true statement. The truth value is true. Then input cannot be false. Input is true. The output is always true. If the input is true, output cannot be false. X square greater than or equal to 0 alone. So not this case. X square is positive. Whether it is less than or greater than not discussed. Whether it is positive or negative. Square always positive for real numbers. In case of complex number is given, I square will be negative will come. Here the universe of discuss consists of all real numbers. Therefore the truth value is true. The 16th
Okay,
question is truth value is true. Yeah. We move on to the 8th problem. Yeah, 8th one. This is you can complete it, man. Then move on to the 8th one. If the universe of discuss so for the 8th problem is, if the universe of discuss consists of all real numbers, then translate the following formula into the logical statement. For all x, the 8th problem, for all x, sorry. Okay, for all x, there x is a y. For all z, least integer x is greater than 0, tends to y square equal to x, which is equal to minus y the whole square. This is the indicating for greatest integer function. That is a 2.9 will come, you can take it as 2. 2.1 will come, also you can take it as 2. Minus x square, greatest integer function. So this is the bracket, or always you can use bracket also. And conjunction, and also it is for conjunction. Conjunction, I can write the next line, my board will be z square equal to x tends to conditional z equal to y conjunction, sorry, disjunction minus y. Try to convert it into symbolic statement of in English sentence. How to write for this one? How to convert for this one? Easily you can write, take a square root of x. That is the answer is plus or minus x will come. That is x is positive. There is a for all number, positive number. Once you can square the value, that is a, there x is a y. Suppose I can take it x equal to 2. Y is 4. Y is value 2 square is 4 will come. The y square value 4. And minus 4, minus 2 whole square also the same value. Reverse process. Z square equal to x. For all x, for all z. For all z value plus or minus x. Therefore, the statement is every positive real number has exactly 2 square roots. Every positive real numbers, every positive real numbers have exactly 2 roots. That is a statement. Every positive real number has every positive real number has exactly 2 roots. Every positive real number has exactly 2 actually square exactly 2 square roots in a square the value then a square roots. That is statement. Every positive real number has exactly 2 square roots. Every positive real number has exactly 2 square roots. Are you clear? Can I move on to the next problem? Completed, Amma? I think we have 2 more minutes is there. Are you completed for this one?
Sir, right side கொஞ்சம் தெரியல sir.
Okay now?
Now okay sir.
Yeah. Every positive real numbers have exactly 2 square roots. 9th one, define proposition. That is easy, ma. Define proposition. 10th one, give the symbolic representation of some men are gained. Some men are gained. Okay, how to find out for this one, ma? GIANT. How to convert it into symbolic form? For some, upper quantity will come. There X is. Upper I like to take it as P of X. X is a man. P of X. X is a man. Okay. And Q of X I can take it as X is gained. Okay. Then how we can write? So some meaning there X is a X. There X is a man. If X is a man, if there X is will come, you can write conjunction. If for all will come, you can write conditional. Some men are gains. Not if a men, then it is a gain, it is not statement. Some meaning something. All. That is a there X is and Q of X. You have note down, there X is will come, you can write conjunction. For all will come, you can write conditional. For all will come, you can write conditional. Are you clear, ma?
Yes sir.
Yeah, 11th one, write the contrapositive of the implication. If it is Sunday, then it is holiday. Already we can rain, then it is umbrella. Same like that. Sunday you can take it is Sunday, you can take it as P. And it is a holiday, meaning you can take it as Q. P tends to Q. Contrapositive meaning negation Q tends to negation P. Ma. And the 12th one, show that P tends to Q, conjunction, negation P, disjunction Q are equivalent. Truth table போட்டு equal column காமிச்சுக்கங்க. 13th one, construct the truth table for the following P conjunction, P disjunction Q. That is also easy. 14th one, it is given. 14th one. So I like to stop here, time much. 14th one is Q of X comma Y comma Z. This is nothing but X plus Y equal to Z. That is a statement. What is a Q of 1, 1, 1? What is the truth value of Q of 1, 1, 2, ma? X equal to 1, Y equal to 1, Z equal to 1. This is the statement is true. 1 plus 1 equal to 1 is possible.
No sir.
1. So, but this is a false. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. This is a true. That's all. 14th one, first case is true, second case is false. 15th one, if you work hard, then you will be rewarded. That is if conditional statement. Ma. So remaining it's okay, I think. 18 questions is there. So all are like this way. Ma. Suppose if you have any other doubt in part B, you can clarify in WhatsApp or in the Google Classroom. Ma. Okay, I like to stop here. So if anybody got a doubt, students, if anybody got a doubt,